story that had a grim preface in the horror of Nazi concentration camps comes to an equally grim end in Israel, as Adolf Eichmann is sentenced for his crimes against humanity. Defense attorney Robert Savatius will automatically appeal, but this is the end for Eichmann, who was seized in Buenos Aires in 1960 and spirited to Israel. The three judges started to study the evidence when the 4-month trial ended in August and found Eichmann guilty on 15 counts of the indictment. In his bulletproof booth, Eichmann sits stoically as the charges are summed up. The unseen witnesses against this former Gestapo colonel are the 6 million Jews he is convicted of slaughtering. The judges then call on the defendant to stand as they pass their sentence. The end of a trail of blood and horror. The end of a man whose name will be written in infamy. The man who escaped the Nuremberg war trials by fleeing to South America receives justice at the hands of the people whom he had aimed to wipe out.
Hello everybody, I have another ITSL match tonight against a new player to Twilight Struggle tournaments who's started out 4-2, and we'll see how things go tonight. Playing as the Soviets. No 4-ups in hand, but Sakov's in Europe, so we'll give it a shot. Oh, especially if he's doing this. Oh. This will get me 5 VPs. Alright. Take it especially under Purge. Okay, I'm gonna need mill-ups at some point. Don't know if I want to go for Asia's gonna be awful if I don't try to do something there. But let's just get a 1-stab coup. Oh, level 6. Maybe I should have gone for a battleground.
And not of impersonal, natural forces.
Okay, we'll get some more mill-ups. And hit. I think... I mean, he's probably going to step into Iraq. If he doesn't, I think I'll take it. Yeah.
Y que hayamos hecho una revolución socialista en las propias narices de los Estados Unidos. Y que esta revolución socialista la defendemos con esos fusiles.
Let me try.
Los que no pueden perdonar los imperialistas la dignidad, la interesa, el valor,
Let's see what he's got
la
to crew as a response.
ideológica, el espíritu de sacrificio y el espíritu revolucionario. El pueblo de Cuba, eso es lo que no pueden perdonar, lo tenemos ahí en sus narices.
Alright, that could have been worse. The 5 VPs out of Europe was quite the nice surprise. That's why I don't usually go with that opening if I don't have Sakos in hand. I don't know if I've ever seen it get presence-less scoring, though. Alright, we get the scorings. And hitting the Korean War would get me Tom in Asia. I think that's worth the chance. So I'm gonna try it. Oh, well, there goes that. What did I roll on that? Oh, I rolled a 1 anyway, so didn't matter. Playing headline Asia there. Considered it. I didn't think of the US-Japan headline. Alright, I was lucky. I'm surprised he doesn't have scoring. considered going around there, but I haven't gotten an access card yet, so I think that was more important. And unless it does something crazy here, I might just drop it for the 1 BP loss.
Ever since King Michael of Romania came to the throne in 1927, he's been in the forefront of European news. He was then a boy of 6, having succeeded King Ferdinand after Carol had been exiled. 3 years later, Michael's father returned to Romania and was proclaimed king. His rule lasted for 10 years until in 1940 he abdicated in favor of
Alright,
his
I
son.
need to see a decal or a D-style.
Michael was now 19 years old, and the next piece of dramatic news was his arrest of the pro-German Antonescu.
Oh, the
6 years
CIA.
later, attending a Russian celebration
Oh, and I
of the
redraw
Soviet
Europe.
Army's 28th anniversary. And this year he came to London
That's
to
really
attend
annoying.
Princess Elizabeth's wedding. His engagement to Princess Anne of Bourbon-Parma was announced only a short time before his abdication.
And he gets into pack. Not a fan. Okay with the NATO redraw, but there's nothing we can do really to Europe. So let's just headline it. Formosa is annoying.
Washington, with the Far East the center of world anxiety, President Eisenhower signs a congressional resolution giving him authority to use armed forces in defense of Formosa and other strategic islands.
We may endanger the peace of the world, and we shall surely endanger the welfare of this nation.
Martinez said that the CIA could do whatever it wanted to in the secret war. The U.S. Customs, the Coast Guard, the Navy, the state police, even judges and newspapers closed their eyes to illegal acts by CIA operatives in the campaign against Fidel Castro.
Okay, that could be worse. See if he has himself a 4-up. It's known. No, I can't let him have this because it gets him down. And he knows my whole hand now, so might as well play NATO. No, there's a redraw. Ah, you did have Asia. Okay.
Our efforts are made in the belief that men and nations can cooperate, and that there
You know what?
are
I
no
don't
international
have
problems
to do that.
which
Let's do
men
this.
of goodwill cannot solve or adjust.
I've got no access to Libya right now. There's no rush there. Alright. Alright, we'll get some access finally. Considering gunmen here to get, well, actually I could do junta and then not coup with it. Then that would give me a coup in Africa. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna go junta. Alright, well we're not gonna coup in Africa.
Dabei stellt sich erstens die Frage, würden unsere Verbündeten, würden unsere atlantischen und westeuropäischen Freunde die Bundesrepublik unterstützen, wenn nach dem etwaigen Scheitern dieser Verträge ein neuer Versuch unternommen würde? Meine Antwort: Die NATO und die anderen westlichen Gemeinschaften haben sich so eindeutig für die Verträge ausgesprochen, dass keine der westlichen Regierungen in naher Zukunft ihre Unterstützung für eine Alternativpolitik bieten könnte. Zweitens,
Jeez, again. It's kind of rude. I'm going to hold on to arms race in case he bear traps me. So this might be worth an event now. Although I do open up Thailand for a coup. It's really the reason to do it would be to coup in Africa and get my mill-ups. I guess I could event it just for the mill-ups. I could also do that with Arab Israeli and potentially get some BPs. You any flower power? Alright.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
Yeah, you hang on there, Fidel. Well done. Alright, let's event Arab Israeli. Alright, well, we got our mill-ups. Yeah, maybe I did that too early. Alright, let's at least... Well... Well, if I coup here, I can get off arms race, so let's do that. Would really love to pick up 5-year plan in Africa. Oh, sorry, that's annoying. Of course, I get Southeast Asia after that. OPEC's nice. jeez. Alright, we get out right away. I don't have a good 3-up to take these back because I have to overprotect this. Oh, he's not gonna coup. Okay. I'm okay with that. Six VPs now. Ah. I guess I can fuck your planet.
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina, no hay otro camino que la lucha armada. Y esa parece ser la situación también en muchos otros países de Asia y de África.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom, here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal
Getting the
will be
wrong
achieved.
scorings coming out. Okay, but I am 100% okay with him doing that. Okay. It just plays for pumps. I think I'm going to. It seems weird, but like it's guaranteed to hit to get Venezuela. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I was gonna put into Egypt here, but don't need to do that now. Control is just 2 more. I do need to protect Asia a bit. Alright, Americas need to come to my rescue next turn. I'll be very upset if those don't come out until after the reshuffle. I also haven't seen Kennedy yet. Oh, I don't see either one of them. He sure as heck better have one. She doesn't really do much here. Quagmire could be annoying for him. Wheelbarrow gets me some VPs, it's guaranteed, but I would like a coup in Mexico. So, well, Quagmire. Okay, Missile Envy gets a Marshall Plan.
Our policy is directed not against any country or doctrine, but against hunger, poverty, desperation, and chaos.
Chile.
Its purpose should be the revival of a working economy in the world, so as to permit the emergence of political and social conditions in which free institutions can exist. Such a system, I am convinced, must not be on a piecemeal basis as various crises develop. Any assistance that this government may render in the future should provide a cure rather than a mere
Bigger go home.
Any government that is willing to assist in the task of recovery
go big
will find full cooperation, I am sure.
Alright, please have at least one of the Americans.
Any government which maneuvers to block the recovery of other countries cannot expect help from us.
Still got voice out there. Again, Asknon is out there. That really worries me. Look at real ones. Oh, come on. Jeez. Alright, well, this is someone who has Central and doesn't have a way out of it. I mean, I guess he could have assumed I have Central. Yeah, that's a fair assumption. Now I'm worried he doesn't have Central. Rear guards for please. With Thailand hanging there? That's not right.
This means a special relationship between the British Commonwealth and Empire and the United States of America.
Alright, let's finally space something. Or, let's do this. This is an empty action round. I'm missing 2 discarded cards. Oh, Latin American. Who's played Independent Reds, I think. No Indie Reds. Oh, Liberation. He sent to Quagmire. Man, he's cruising. Knight of the Americas. Kidding me. Andy Cruz with the Pope. Oh, at least I get asked that. I would have been really pissed. Alright, but he has ABM. Yeah, we did have a reshuffle. So I got voice, cultural, alliance. Cambridge could be interesting, knowing he has both scorings. Yes, not Warsaw. One small step. He has ABM, he has stuff in cover, Indy Reds, and A. And both America scorings. Alright, we redrew Cuban Missile Crisis, and that's it.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom.
Yeah, let's go
but both
Cambridge here.
peace and freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
He's not getting asked that until he scored those Americas. Okay, second cover is interesting, given that it lets me just take Mexico. So he has ABM. He has a pre-alliance though.
And Bert the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and cover, ducked and cover. He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you. What your country can do for you and cover. What you can do for your country.
Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover.
Lucky.
This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association.
That's really
Produced
lucky.
by Archer Productions Incorporated.
Had some bad luck with scoring cards, but he's had some bad luck with rolls. Not with real lines, though. Okay, that time he did.
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina, no hay otro camino que la lucha armada. Y esa parece ser la situación también en muchos otros países de Asia y de África.
Come on, coup it again. I want 2 targets for Che. Oh, he played independent reds. So all I know about is the scorings now. Oh wait, oh no, that was known as well. Gotta click on that instead of independent reds. Alright, we gotta get this up.
Let us have 3 of us together.
Very good. I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
He's gonna score. I mean, now we're 2 ARs in a row.
Но посмеетесь, когда мы, знаете, обгоним вас и скажем, господа, капиталисты,
He does the 2 ARs in a row. Okay, he's not. Good China back. Okay, those were some nice scorings to get. I really needed that. Alright, so what do we do here? 1 small step. Stops the headline peak. We also need mill ups. We could get rid of Asnat now. Yeah, let's get rid of Asnat.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Oh, he discarded 2 cards. Alright. I mean, he's down 15. I guess he can take a risk.
A nível de trás material e espiritual al profundo. Espírito poderio congresso partido.
Okay. So, Wayne. Oh, D-style is nice here. We can fix that. Obviously, brush water is nice as well. But we're holding that for a little bit. And we're going to have to play Miscellany first. NATO is actually active now. Okay, yeah, I think we go D-style. We can be flexible with that. Take the extra out of Chile. Oh, Star Wars.
Today, banning into space, a layered defense to protect the country from nuclear devastation. U.S. spy satellites would watch the world below, detect Soviet missiles blasting off, compute the position and speed of each missile, alert battle stations in space, on Earth.
Oh, you know what? No, instead of that, we do this and this. If you cruise here, we can flip, and then we set a realigns in South America or South Africa. We might also be pulling voice here to be annoying. Oh, alright. That too. Oh, I have to play Miscellany. Didn't think that one through. Alright, well, now let's take that. Rush of Italy before I play NATO is, oh my god, it's 3 purges. Alright, we're brushing Italy. And rolling a 1.
To enjoy, to worship.
Takes Comic-Con. I will flip.
Russia had swallowed up 8 European countries without firing another shot. Great Britain and the United States protested that these countries had been coerced by threat of force and that Russia had broken her treaty. But Russia ignored the protest. On April 4, 1949, the North Atlantic Treaty was signed between France, Belgium, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, Norway, Denmark, Italy, Portugal, Iceland, Canada, and the United States. The pact was designed to keep within the letter and spirit of the United Nations Charter. The treaty members realized that real peace is more than an absence of war, and they seek to promote political and economic stability in the North Atlantic area. To ensure this, they are sworn to stand together against aggression. An attack against one would be an attack against all.
The totalitarian world produces backwardness because it does such violence to the spirit.
Okay, Nasser has returned.
To enjoy, to worship.
This kind of thing is almost a daily occurrence in Egypt these days, a scene that typifies the national rejoicing over the so-called liberation. Colonel Nasser, Egyptian leader and hero of the moment, is mobbed as he tries to make his way through Port Said. The occasion? Well, that was simply to hoist the Egyptian flag over the former Navy house. Colonel Nasser had decided to do that in person.
Oh, well, might as well have been gunmen. Should have thought this earlier. Rear guards. Can protect from that. Well, I'll try a realign here then. There we go. I'll just use rear guards probably. That's a scoring I want to see. Okay. Still has headline peak. We will bury you. I can't do because of Cal. Oh, he does not have headline peak. Alright, what do I headline then? I guess I could do this. Well, but if he does headline Cal, oh, he doesn't get the bonus because he doesn't have Korea. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, luckily that doesn't affect the headline. But I don't think he can do enough damage here. That does affect the headline? Because it goes first, I guess? What? Ugh. That was unfortunate. That sucked. That was really bad. I did not like that. I hope that doesn't cost... I mean, the board still looks pretty good, but... that's still really annoying. Ah, man. That was... I don't know. I just didn't anticipate that happening. Alright, let's get ourselves a little angle coup here. Yikes. Don't like that.
Și de aceea trebuie să apărăm cu toate forțele integritatea și
bad either. And you can't really get into war games range to really protect. Africa and Asia. Okay, negotiation. Alright, now we need space.
С праздником всех вас, дорогие товарищи! Пусть он укрепит нас в стремлении сделать все ради возрождения Родины и идти вперед по пути социалистического обновления.
Alright, well, let's be aggressive elsewhere in Africa. I can't believe that Middle East headline. Should still be alright. Grain sales is gone, terrorism is gone. You just discard Junta? Why would you do that? Why? That makes absolutely no sense. Alright, reformer makes a lot of sense here. Yep. That helps.
Samantha's home in the small town of Manchester, Maine, has been besieged by reporters, including a correspondent from Russian television, eager to discover why a young American girl should have even doubted for a moment that Yuri Andropov was anything but a champion of peace. Samantha and her parents have now accepted a personal invitation from Mr. Andropov to visit Russia. They'll leave in July. At a reception given in her honor by the governor of the local state, Maine,
Not roll high enough on
she'd established
goal for
communications
some
between
reason.
the United States and the Soviet Union based on honesty and trust. Quite a feat for a 10-year-old who says she never even expected to receive an acknowledgement from the Kremlin. Andrew Mandelstam, ITN, in the United States.
Today I say, as long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted.
I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering.
Alright, well,
Where it will go.
I stop Europe, then we're good, even if he has Africa. That's quite annoying. Let's take Dom here. Temporary, but I think we're okay. Playing the China card doesn't really give me anything. Poking doesn't give me anything. This for the event doesn't really give me anything. I guess we can do this. Alright. Some rough, I got perched 3 dang times, but kind of muddled my way through those turns. Had a lot of decent events. And that Middle East headline, that could have been disastrous if things were a little different. Man, I almost caught up to him in space. I was like, I didn't even try to space until like turn 3 or 4, I think. Alright. Yeah, that was a fun game and always good to get a win. So, we might be having me and Jeremy playing our Midwest League game tomorrow night. We're still trying to finalize things with that. But we both have won our divisions, and really it's going to be to see who gets the top seed in the Midwest League playoffs. So thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good night.